Can I make something? It's a little bit, but no. No, 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 no. No. I do have some distillation and concentrator agents, so Morgan can do something for me. So let's again,
Indeed.
all companions.
Yes.
And now things turn sour. Because now I have to go to a place where Alistair of all people wants me to go. I have to go to Redcliffe. I mean, I've been passing through this a couple of times on my way back and forth to Haven and so on. So we already know it's a safe place. But hey. As is Lothering, which we also have been passing through all this time. You... Yeah, let's maybe stock up on those. Some of these. And yeah, let's save a bit. Okay. Deathroot. Yeah, this is a great place. If the first thing we find is Deathroot. And what about you?
I thought I saw travelers coming down the road, though I scarcely believed it. Have you come to help us?
Help you? Is there a problem?
So you don't know? Has nobody out there heard?
I've heard Al-Eamon is sick, if that's what you mean.
He could be dead for all we know. Nobody's heard from the castle in days. We're under attack. Monsters come out of the castle every night and attack us until dawn. Everyone's been fighting and dying.
Is anyone surprised? Anyone?
Apparently everyone seems to agree that a blight is the perfect time to start killing each other. Marvelous, really.
We've no army to defend us. No Arl and no king to send us help. So many are dead. And those left are terrified they're next. I should take you to Ban Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you. He's just over there in the chantry. Please, come.
Alright. Am I blindfolded? No. Maybe?
It's Thomas, yes? And who are these people with you? They are obviously not simple travelers.
Oh, good eye.
No, my lord. They just arrived, and I thought you would want to see them.
Well done, Thomas. Greetings, friends. My name is Tegan, Ban of Rainersphere, brother to the Arl. You're a rather unusual group, to say the least. Can I ask who you are and why you've come?
Yeah, we're on a tour through Ferelden and some exotic places to check out places to build new hotels. Like, yeah, maybe our new keep at Soldier's Peak. Might be a great new holiday destination, especially around Halloween. But I'm also a Grey Warden, and I would like to speak to your brother.
A Grey Warden? I thought you all died along with my nephew. At least that is what Loghain would have us believe.
So you don't believe Logan's lies? Good for you.
What, that he pulled his men in order to save them? That Cailan risked everything in the name of glory? Hardly. Loghain calls the Grey Wardens traitors, murderers of the king. I don't believe it. It is an act of a desperate man. There is a Grey Warden who goes by the name of Alistair. Does he yet live?
Unfortunately.
Ah, well, he was always... This is good news, at least. Eamon would have been devastated. You're here to see my brother? Unfortunately, that might be a problem. Eamon is gravely ill. No one has heard from the castle in days. No guards patrol the walls, and no one has responded to my shouts. The attack started a few nights ago. Evil things surged from the castle. We drove them back, but many perished during the assault.
Alright. Alright. So I have to clean up another possible hotel location? What evil things are we talking about?
Some call them the walking dead. Decomposing corpses, returning to life with a hunger for human flesh. They hit again the next night. Each night they come, with greater numbers. With Cailan dead and Loghain starting a war over the throne, no one responds to my urgent calls for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. I'm asking you, please, help us. Help Eamon.
Walking Dead, you say? Alright, I'm sorry about that, but that doesn't bode too well to our plan. We already have that Halloween destination in Warden's Keep at Soldier's Peak. Having two of those in one country? I'm not sure. Maybe we could redecorate and put something else in there. Maybe some dragons, bears, blight wolves. How about that? But maybe you can answer some other questions about this possible hotel.
By all means.
So, for example, isn't there a way into the castle to get in there without breaking the walls? I mean, the rebuilding would take time, resources, and it would never look like the original. So I would like to, keep the original substance as much as possible.
The castle is closed to us, its doors barred. We could storm it certainly, but what would that accomplish? Our numbers are too few. We cannot throw men at the castle walls when they are needed to protect the village.
That's what I keep saying. Don't damage the walls. Oh, yeah, and maybe also don't damage possible employees. But why don't you just evacuate the village?
I tried. Our one attempt at an organized evacuation resulted in an immediate attack. Yesterday I found out these creatures attack those fleeing on their own, even during daytime. Whatever lies in the castle wants this village dead.
So what happens after tonight?
Once the village is safe, we will try to enter the castle to find the source of this trouble.
Good. Thank you. And maybe we can later talk about you as a possible manager in our name for the Redcliffe Castle Hotel.
Then you will help us?
Yeah, sure. I'll help.
How pointless to help these villagers fight an impossible battle. One would think we had enough to contend with elsewhere.
What's this again? Why do I...
Thank you. Thank you. This means more to me than you can guess. Thomas, please tell Murdoch what transpired. Then return to your post.
Yes, my lord.
Now then, there is much to do before night falls. I put 2 men in charge of the defense outside. Murdoch, the village mayor, is outside the chantry. Sir Perth, one of Eamon's knights, is just up the cliff at the windmill, watching the castle. You may discuss with them the preparations for the coming battle.
Alright. I'm going to discuss the situation with you later. So for now, I'm on my way.
Very well. Luck be with you, my friend.
And what else do we have here? We have some books. You don't mind if I read for a moment?
Pray.
Why haven't
Blessed
Mother
No,
art thou
thank
who
you.
exists in the
returned yet?
Maker's sight. Blessed
What else we
art
got?
thou who seeks his forgiveness. Blessed art thou
I mean,
his return.
what?
Blessed is the
But
prophetess his
wait a minute. You had all these benches,
May the chant reach the Maker's ears and tell him
but you stacked them over in a corner, so everyone else has to sit on the floor?
Don't worry.
Oh, we need to work on that kind of hospitality.
Where's Father? Why can't we go home?
Yes.
You Irania, right? I have some bad news, and I'm really sorry that I can't really... I never find the right words for these things. I came from the Blackstone Irregulars with a letter and a message to tell you that your husband is dead.
What? This is terrible. My beloved.
I already told you. Father is outside defending the village from the
bookshelf?
bad men. We must stay here and be
Yeah, that
brave.
bookshelf is nice. That can stay here.
I guess so.
We could put some of the brochures in there. It seems like there's still a lot of room.
Sorry. Am I bothering you? I'll try to be more quiet.
No, you're not bothering me at all. Are you alright?
Those things dragged my mother away. I don't know what happened to her, but I hear her screaming all the time. Everywhere. And now my brother Bevan, he ran off. I don't know where he is. I'm so scared they got him too.
You know, Walking Dead. The undead carrying people away. That's really odd. Usually that's only what Darkspan do in order to create some... never mind. But don't you worry, I'll look for him.
You will? Thank you so much. Please find him. I'm so scared, Father. What are we going to do?
Wait,
Silence,
how
girl.
about the book?
Do you want the children to hear you?
But night is coming.
What about you?
The monsters will return.
You're a Grey Warden, right?
We sit here.
Were you in Ostagar? In the Korkari Wilds? My husband and son went there to bring the chant of light to the chastened. But I haven't heard from them since.
Does that mean you're Jeddah?
I am. You've heard of me?
Yeah, unfortunately. And why do I have to tell this 2 people in a row? In the same place? But sorry, your husband and son are both dead.
I thought that might be the case. Thank you for telling me.
I'm sorry.
Maker's blessings upon you.
We have no choice. We must pray and hope for the Maker's compassion.
You're training? Some archery.
Are there pigeons here? I think we should look for them.
If I see one, I'll tell you. How about that? Yeah, let us not interrupt your training.
Still no sign of them coming back from the castle, Murdoch.
Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun goes down.
Yes, sir. What should we do until then?
Pray, and hope for a miracle. So you're the Grey Warden, are you? I heard they all died with the king.
Well, not all of them. But since you're the mayor of this town, so I heard, is this something I can do to help?
We need what little armor and weapons we got repaired, and quickly, or half of us will be fighting without either. Owen's the only blacksmith who can do it, but the stubborn fool refuses to even talk. If we're to be ready for tonight, we'll need that crotchety bastard's help.
Why does he refuse to talk to you? Or to help the militia?
His daughter, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids, so he hasn't heard from her since this whole business started. He demanded we attack the castle, break down the gate, and force our way in. I said it was impossible, but he wouldn't listen. He's locked himself in the smithy now. I can't force him to do repairs. He said he'd rather die first.
Alright. And nobody else can do these repairs?
Not by nightfall, and not well enough that I'd be happy to test it in combat. If there were others, don't you think I'd ask them?
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate it. If he doesn't help, he'll die like the rest of us. What good will that do anyone then?
Alright, but first let's check out this village a little bit. Maybe we can find some tight spots like these. Oh, and Deathroot. No. We have to remove that. We can't have Deathroot in a tourist destination. I mean, it can be rustic, but not that rustic. That, on the other hand, is nice. Having some public health help, if we can call it. Some coins around. No swimming. Oh, come on. No. No. Look at this lake. We can't have a tourist destination and a lake and not allow people to swim? Okay, maybe we can train some lifeguards and... maybe... I don't know. We can make this a little bit safer, for sure. We have here... a chest.
This should be easy enough.
That I can open. Lamp oil. Ooh. What else we got around here? Oh. Door's locked and has recently been repaired. Alright, let's knock. No one home? Hello? Alright, let's knock with our foot then. That should work, right? And it worked.
Wonderful. Intruders. I hope you have a good reason for breaking and entering into my home.
Yeah, sorry about that. I just was in the general store and I thought this might be something similar. I don't mean any harm.
Apology accepted. The name's Dwin. Pleased to meet you. Now get out.
Why are you shut up in here?
Surviving. We have supplies to last for quite some time. And my boys and I can swing a weapon better than any of those fools out there.
Huh, in that case, you should be out there helping defend the village.
Why? When did this town ever rush to my rescue?
You're really a coward, aren't you? What the heck is this? Hello? Hello?
You look more than competent. With you out there, they don't really need me, do they?
Your chances are better out there than in here. They might swarm your house and leave the villagers alone.
Thanks. But I'll take my chances in here. Everyone else can run around in the open waiting to die.
Can't I change your mind?
Maybe. Let's hear what you've got.
I could put in a good word with Bantigen or Real. I'm heading for the castle anyway soon.
You might just be able to pull that off. Fine. I'll throw in with the militia. For now. You better be out there too when the sun goes down. I'm not fighting for a lost cause, you hear me?
I heard you.
Right.
So, what else we got? Oh, there might be something? And houses on stilts. Those might look pretty on brochures as well. What do we have here? What's in this room? Oh. Hello? Someone in there?
Go away. This isn't your home. This is my home. My home, you hear me?
Yes, I heard you. Is your name Bevan?
How do you know my name?
A wizard did.
Oh, are you here to take me back to the Chantry? Please don't. I hate it.
Yes, so do I. But, your sister might be a bit worried about you.
Maybe. But she just tells me not to be scared, even though she is. She tells me not to be sad, but she keeps crying because Mother died. I don't want to be sad. I'm brave. I'm going to be a hero. I'm going to fight them off. I will.
From in there?
No. I just heard you coming and I guess that's not very brave of me, is it? I'll come out now. All right. I came out. You won't hurt me. Will you? I'll go back to the Chantry if you really want.
Yeah, I already had a talk with this dwarf 2 houses over. It might be safer if all of you were in one place, so the militia can defend that one place and doesn't get spread out over this whole village and get picked off by those undead one at a time. So, yeah, go back to the Chantry, but first, please, tell me what you were doing in there.
I can't tell you. It's a secret.
Are you sure? Maybe I could help you.
You could. Alright, I guess. Father said I could have his sword when I grew up. It was Grandfather's, and Grandfather was a great dragon slayer. I thought, if I was brave like Grandfather, I could use his sword and kill the bad people who took Mother.
A dragon slayer, you say? Well, I've also killed a dragon. Maybe even 2. Of one I'm not entirely sure. Does shapeshifting count? But you know, in a way, you had the right idea. You do have some braveness. You might not have the right arm to swing a sword yet, but yeah, sure.
Thank you, sir. But the sword is too heavy for me. I guess I'm not as strong as someone like you.
Yeah, at least not yet. Maybe in a couple of years. And then you will be just fine to defend yourself against undead and other weird people. Have you heard of this? Yeah. But, by the way, where is this sword now?
In the chest. In Mother's room. Father gave me a key, but I'm not supposed to give it to anyone.
Maybe I could use that sword. I mean, if this is a sword so powerful that you can slay dragons with it, that might be worth at least taking a look at and maybe even use it to defend the village.
I guess you're right. I should help defend the village, shouldn't I? Father would have if he were here. Oh, alright. Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people. I should go back to the Chantry. Good luck.
Did you just say I should use the key to defend or to defend the village and kill undead again? That must be a powerful key.
On it.
Really? That's your dragon slaying sword? Well, I gotta say, if your father killed a dragon with this, then your father must have been quite a swordsman. To be able to do so much with so little. What else we got? Oh. Let me check out this area a bit more. What's over this bridge? Deathroot. And boats. Ah, already we can have boat tours. But still, we should keep this as a swimming destination as well. I mean, this lake is pretty. Sure, it's a little bit brown and murky. Oh, that watermill is nice. That watermill could go in the brochure. But does Deathroot again?
This should be easy enough.
And another door to knock on.
Go away. Curse you. Leave me in peace. You've already taken everything out of my stores. There's nothing left.
I haven't taken anything. I just ended the village. Alright, and I talked to this weird Bantegan, and looked around the town a little bit, but yeah.
Hey? You're not Murdoch?
No.
Who are you and what are you doing at my door?
I would like to talk to you about the repairs for the militia.
That's so. Well, if Murdoch wants more weapons, you can give him the same answer I did. He can make them himself.
Come on, let me just talk to you.
All right, all right. I don't know why you're so determined. Here, I'll get the locks.
What is this? Hello? Yeah, nice floor you got there, but,
So I let you in. You wanted to talk. Now we're talking. Mind telling me who you are?
I'm a Grey Warden, on the lookout to new holiday destinations.
A Grey Warden, is it? It takes all kinds. Funny, you didn't sound like an elf through the door. Can't say I expected that. Anyhow, my name's Owen, though you might already know that. Care to join me as I get besotted? Or is there something in particular you wanted?
The militia needs your help.
Why should I help Murdoch when he won't help me? My girl, Valena, is one of the Alessa's maids and she's trapped up there in the castle, but the mayor won't send anyone for her. She's been my life since my wife passed on 2 years ago. Now she's dead, or soon to be. I don't care what happens to me or the village, or anyone!
I will rescue your daughter, while I check out the castle as a possible hotel location.
It'd do me the world of good to think maybe someone like you could go in and find her. Provided any of us live through the night.
So, what about the militia? They still need your help.
If you look for Valena, I'll reopen the smithy and make some repairs for the militia. I can do that much.
I will do my best.
Not good enough. Murdoch said the same damn thing, and I didn't believe him either.
You were asking a great deal, you wretched little man.
I want a promise. Promise me that you'll look for her. That you'll bring her back to me if you can.
I promise you, I will find her, dead or alive. Or walking dead. Sorry.
I'll accept that. It's something to hope for, at least.
Oh, lovely. Shall we next begin rescuing kittens from trees?
Right then. It seems I have some work to do relighting the forge, and I suppose I'll have to find some iron. Maybe at the mill. Oh, Murdoch just better send his men here as soon as possible if I'm gonna get to all these repairs and get them done by nightfall. If you need anything done, well, just let me know. I've got a lot to do now, so you'll have to excuse me.
Alright. Wait. Oh, that door is just a wall. Alright, Murdoch.
Well, it looks like Owen's finally doing the repairs we need. The damn fool is falling over drunk and still manages to make smithying look easy. Good enough, I say. I'll inform Bantig and the militia is ready to fight. We'll give those bastards a welcome they won't soon forget.
Alright, but I still need to speak to this Sir Perth.
You'll find him and his men at the mill by the bridge, to the north. I have a good feeling about tonight.
Stop fidgeting. I don't like being out here, Gwyn. The mayor's giving me the evil eye.
And well he should. Because you're a good-for-nothing liar and a thief.
Well, we don't understand why we're out here.
We're out here because I say we're gonna help these people. And since I pay your way...
So, what else we got? More death root. Also, why are you building boats up here? then you have to carry this big thing all the way down to the water. Come on, you gotta move this. Put it down. Or is this lake suffering from some very high tides? And you can... Oh, maybe that would not be so great for a holiday destination if you can have high water up to this point. Let's look in the tavern first. What do we have here? Some graffiti.
Hello there, friend. Can't say we've ever met before. Stranger to the village, I take it. Haven't had many travellers lately. All this nonsense is bad for business. Bet you regret coming, yes?
Yes, and I'm trying to bring in more travelers and tourists, and yeah, a lot of people who should be willing to spend more money here. After a couple of changes, like that stuff with the death route, and maybe we need to talk about the high water marks here. But yeah, no, so far, no, I'm not regretting coming here yet. I still want to see the castle. Maybe we can make something great out of that.
Brave words, brave words. Well, we'll see when night falls, won't we? So, what'll it be? You are here to drink, I hope?
Tell me who you are first, please. I mean, obviously, barkeep. Is this your tavern?
Name's Lloyd. We don't get many elves out here. You're run away from the city.
Kind of. But I'm also a Grey Warden. And by the way, Morrigan, why did you stick your arm through the neck of my dog? That's not how you pet a dog. Morrigan, please. That's... please don't mind Morrigan or my golem or my slobbering dog. I'm really just a Grey Warden.
Ah, well, learn something new every day. Something else I can get for you?
Maybe answer a few more questions?
Fine. Make them quick.
For example, can you tell me what's happened here?
Not a lot. Castle guards stopped coming in about a week back. It's unusual, too. They were my main source of business. After a few days, I thought it strange enough to ask. But nobody heard anything. Anyone going up to the castle didn't come back. When the first attack hit, I locked myself in the cellar. I say we just wait for help to come.
So shouldn't you be helping defend the village then?
Why? When them creatures attack, I lock myself in the cellar. Just batten the hatches and wait it out. What's the point in getting myself killed with all the rest of them? If that makes me a coward, then I'm a coward.
Kiddo, this is the third time I have this talk. First there was this dwarf, then this boy I sent to the chantry. Yes, of all places. But now it's you. Come on, I am out of patience. Either die fighting in the militia, or die now. Your choice.
But Van Tegan said we didn't have to. He said... Fine, I'll go. But all of this better be here when I get back. I don't want the place drunk out from under me. Blasted bloody...
And hello to you.
Not looking for company.
Shouldn't you also be with the militia? Do I have to have this talk for a fourth time?
Why? I don't live here.
Then what are you doing here?
Just waiting until I can leave again.
So you're also a tourist. Alright, can you tell me about this? How the village received you? Are the people nice around here? How's the food? How's the water? Did you maybe try swimming in a lake, even though it's not permitted? But maybe you can tell me what the water quality is. Are there fish in the lake? Did you take one of the boat tours that they probably also have? And please forgive my manners. I didn't ask who you are.
I'm not here to talk. Just leave me to drink, all right? I just want to be left alone.
Come on.
I said I'm not looking for company.
Come on. Do I have to talk more about this? And by the way, this is a human village, so I know you're from out of town, but it's actually a bit strange seeing a fellow elf here. I mean, not that I mind. Not at all. I mean, obviously they serve you drinks just as well, which is nice. It's not as, well, dinner might be a bit different at times. So, but maybe you can tell me something more.
And that's all we have in common.
No need to be so brusque.
I'm not here to talk. Just leave me to drink, all right? I just want to be left alone.
All right. Have it your way. Where haven't we been? Apparently we haven't been in this part that we must have passed through on our way to the chantry. So when everything went black, apparently we really were blindfolded. And led to the chantry blindfolded. This town is weird. We can't have blindfolded tours. I mean, it's nice to have people who are capable of guiding blind tourists. That would be great. Yes, that's going into the brochure. And who are you? Oh, wait.
Yes? What can I do for you?
I have a letter for you from the Blackstone Irregulars.
I knew this time would come. I should have listened to my wife. Don't sign that paper, she said. They might pay you a few sovereigns now, but they'll be back. Blast. I'll see you on the front lines, I suppose.
Well, maybe. Oh, by the way, you don't mind me taking a look at your bookshelf? Oh. You're gone. Well, in that case, let me just take a look at this. An injury kit. No, I'm not so mean. I leave that to you. Waterfalls are so pretty. And a bridge over it. Yes, that's also nice for the brochure. Oh, and there's even more waterfalls. Oh, that's a nice angle. Maybe a bit from over here where we can get the entire bridge and the waterfall. Oh yes, this is pretty. That's going to be the cover of the brochure.
I understand the Swamp Witch is out to slay its own mother.
Entirely in self-defense.
So it claims. It could not have been its plan from the very beginning, then.
I knew nothing about my mother's intentions prior to finding the book. It was your notion I arranged that.
Unnecessary, considering it is the only one who can read the book. It could just as well be a journal or a book of recipes.
Would you like me to teach you how to read the book? Then you can see for yourself.
Now it is testing me.
Well, do you care enough to learn or no?
No, I do not care.
Then leave me be.
Well, I would like to read it.
Greetings, Grey Warden. I am as relieved as Ban Tegan is to see you here. I must admit, I do not know how to address an elf in your position. I do not wish to be rude.
Just call me Grey Warden. Or head of the tourist board.
Grey Warden it is, then, and thank you kindly. I am Sir Perth, until recently in direct service of Arl Eamon of Redcliffe. For now my charge is defending the village from these evil assaults. Would that I had chosen not to seek out the urn of sacred ashes. Perhaps I would have fended off whatever evil befell the castle, or perhaps I would be dead. Ah well, With the Grey Warden aiding our defense, perhaps all is not lost.
Have you considered using the oil in the general store?
No one told me of this. Oil, you say? How much exactly?
Enough to set a decent number of monsters aflame?
Assuming that would hurt them. Yes, I see what you have in mind. That might be effective, if used carefully. Yes, excellent idea. I'll send some men to collect the oil. We'll use it to slow these creatures down. Have you anything else to ask me in the meantime?
Is there anything else I can do to help?
We have sufficient armor and weapons, but my knights are too few to stand against the monsters without assistance. Perhaps you could approach Mother Hannah in the Chantry for some holy protection against these evil creatures. Otherwise, I do not know what else you could provide beyond your own talents. We're as prepared for the onslaught as we could possibly be, all things considered.
Me asking for holy protection? I mean, are you sure there isn't anything else you need?
No, nothing comes to mind. If you have not spoken to the Mayor, Murdoch, you should. His militia is far more in need of aid than we are.
Alright, then carry on and I'll see you later.
As you wish, Grey Warden. Make a watch over you.
What else we got? Oh.
No word from the castle?
No, all is still, as it has been for days. And it is an unnatural stillness, as though there is naught in there but death.
And a flower I can sell.
More. The Arl lives, and I will not listen to your inauspicious chatter.
What's in this
I
crate?
wonder what it must be like to float or drown.
Actually, you can do neither. But you know what you could do? You could just walk into the river. I mean, you can drown, so it will be perfectly safe, and you can scout out if there are any dangerous items on the floor of this lake. On the bottom of this lake. Yes! We can make you the safety inspector for the whole lake. You have such good ideas, Shale. But speaking of safety, this place needs railings. I mean, what is this? Another crate. Oh, a love letter in the mill. And the mill is broken. Great. We need to repair that. And this looks like something fun. Where does this lead to? Can I not remove the straw and open this? Hello? No? Huh, weird. What is this? Denrim?
We don't have the men we need, and their numbers just keep growing each night.
Well, sure, they take the dead and they, you know...
I don't want to think about that.
I guess this might be the last night after all. The king isn't coming. Nobody is.
So what can we do?
There is no king.
Leave? Try to get out of the village?
And abandon everyone? No, we fight.
We've no other choice.
On it.
Caitlin.
Kevin said you were the one who found him. I can't possibly repay you.
About that sword I found in your home.
Kevin told me about Grandfather's sword. So you have it then? I suppose it won't go to waste, at least.
I'll return it after the battle. It belongs to your family, and I gotta say it's not that impressive.
Use it well. If we survive, I'll gladly take it back. Thank you again for Bevan. With my mother gone... Well, I'm just glad he's safe. I can't thank you enough.
Just stay safe, both of you.
The Maker sent you. I just know it. Thank you again.
You.
You are of elven blood and a stranger, yet you defend a home that is not your own. We are grateful for that.
Well, so far I haven't defended it yet. I mean, I helped a little bit in your efforts, or in the militia's efforts, but never mind. But even so, I have my own reasons to be here. I didn't even know about this undead threat.
Which doesn't include protecting innocents. Regardless, I am grateful the Maker brought you to us. Allow me to introduce myself. I am revered Mother Hannah, head of this chantry, which for the moment is a place of refuge for these poor villagers. They are terrified of tonight's attack, and I fear these walls will not keep them safe. What can I do to help with your task?
Yeah, maybe we can improve the walls. Or maybe we could even add some walls to the interior of this building to make some individual apartments or rooms to rent, some nice suites maybe here in this area. But this Sir Perth I talked to would like some holy protection for him and the knights. I mean, I don't go into this business, but well, he asked it, and I'm a supporter of freedom of religion, even if I don't share in this religion.
I have done all I can for them. I pray for them each night and seek the Maker's forgiveness for their sins before they face their deaths. What Sir Perth seeks is something that is not in my power to give.
Alright, or, wait, so you can't just bless them?
I can pray with them and give them my blessing. But Sir Perth wants me to call upon the Maker to shield them from evil. He refuses to accept there is no such thing. I am no mage, and the Maker will not intervene with his power no matter how strong one's faith may be.
Alright, so he will simply have to do without them.
Indeed. I know Sir Perth means well, but I will not lie to him about something so important.
Wait, did you just say you're not lying about something so important, but in a tone that means that you are lying about other things? You know what, I should go.
May the Maker watch over you, child.
Why do you say that to me and not to Sir Perth, who's asking for it?
Let's get started.
Hello? I suppose I was blindfolded again. Yeah, this place is weird. Also, I'm not so sure about these irregular steps. That's not that's not stairs.
The Knights of Redcliffe are ready to fight at your disposal.
Alright, so what's your status?
We retrieved more oil from the village store. It is ready to use as our first line of defense, as you suggested. Overall, my fellow knights are nervous about the coming battle. Death is almost certain, but we will fight and die valiantly if that's what the Maker demands.
Good. Then I'm ready to make my stand here.
There is still time before the sun goes down. If you have not yet spoken to Murdoch, or if there is anything you have planned...
No, I'm ready.
Good luck to you then, and may the Maker watch over us all.
They're coming! Get to your positions! Make ready!
the traps.
Traps, you say? Glyph is what... What the heck?
As you wish.
Glyph is what I'm saying. You know what? I think I'll take up position further forward so I don't extinguish this fire. Oh, alright.
Right. Let's get started.
Yeah, doubly effective.
As you will.
Well, they do come through very injured. Oh, wait a minute, this looks good. Oh, this looks better than I thought. And you? Maybe you can freeze them. And no one look, this is totally not blood magic. I swear, it's totally not blood magic. It's my blood, but yeah, it's just this old cut.
Time for a little cleanup.
Wipe them out! You will learn to fear me!
I wish I had 2 of these, then I could block them in this fire even better. Ah, just 2 seconds late.
I am ready.
Here we go! Is at the ready.
Oh, yeah, Blizzard is recharged. That means we can go back to party mode.
Another battle, I see.
With some more mana at least. And redo this little thing.
I am your death.
Come now, defend yourself. You're mine.
The monsters are attacking from the lake! They're attacking the barricades! We need help!
Alright, knights, stay here and guard the path.
Come on! We need to hurry!
Wait, down there. In the meantime, my spells can recharge, which is nice. So what do we have here? There's the militia already engaged with those undead.
Lifeless bastards.
Alright, this means... No, this is actually a lot of them in one place. And they're intermingled with the militia, so I have to be careful. So how about this? Yeah, I got some. And another round. And then I can... if only I knew from where they came. Maybe like this, maybe this can block 2 paths. No. Maybe like this. And you can double up on maybe that. This doesn't help right here, right now, but... Alright, I'm not in the greatest position here, gotta say. Also, where did that one come from?
Victory shall be mine. Good part.
Maybe I can block this path. No, that's too wide. Ah, if only I knew. Maybe I can block off this at least. Then maybe they have to make a little slight detour and come over the other way. You? What can you do? You can... Where are you? Move here. Where did you... Alright, this might hurt a bit, but...
Let's make this quick, shall we? On your guard!
What? Why was it cancelled? Morrigan, you need to move. Okay, something is weird here. Where am I even? Alright, dog, move out of the way. Shale, maybe take care of that one. And I try this. Sorry, Lloyd. Wait a minute. No, I hit my dog, unfortunately. Morrigan, Cone of Cold. We need to get this under control. No, why is this so slow? Why is this all so slow? Sorry. I have this huge delay on all these spells. Oh, even I got frozen.
Show me what you've got.
You two move back here for a moment. This will probably go bad. Yeah, that could have gone a lot better. Sorry. I'm really sorry. Also, I think it's time for the big things again. Morrigan, where are you come from? From there. So this might have actually worked good. Might have worked well. And I add my part to this. While you double up. There we go. That should work. And now they're coming from there.
Too easy. Look at this mess.
Where am I even walking to?
Time for a little clear. You will switch.
Are we good?
As you wish.
Was that it? Are we done? Wait. Is there someone stuck? Hold on.
Watch for the...
Yes, there was one stuck. And just for that,
An order.
I'm going a little bit more powerful
They'll
on
never know
you.
what hit him.
I see. I approve.
You approve? That's good, Morrigan. Alright, what else? Oh.
Dawn arrives, and we survive the night. We are victorious. And though this victory came at great cost, we must remember none of us would be here were it not for the heroism of these good folk beside me. I thank you, good sir. Truly the Maker smiled on us when he sent you here in our darkest hour.
By the way, where were you during the battle? I haven't seen you out with the militia or the knights. My dear Banting.
Surely these people deserve some small celebration, don't you think? There is time yet.
Let us bow our heads and give honor to those who gave their lives in defense of Redcliffe. Now they walk with He who is their Maker. Long may they know the peace of His love.
Whatever.
With the Maker's favor, the blow we delivered today is enough for me to enter the castle and seek out your Arl. Be wary and watch for signs of renewed attack. We shall return with news as soon as we are able. Now we've no time to waste. Meet me at the mill. We can talk further there.
But before I do that, I would like to deal with you. Yeah, you can have more mana. A lot more, actually. Let's go into this. And her. I still want to go to mass paralysis. Yes. Shale, what do you have? More strength and more constitution? And well, there's not much choice. So let me check up on that smith first.
Good to see you in one piece. Do you have news of Valena yet?
Not yet, but I will.
Well, I'll give it some time. Now's the best time to go into the castle, though, and see for yourself. Remember, a promise is a promise.
By the way, do you have some stuff to trade? Are you maybe interested in some militia gear? Just dropped once?
Right. I haven't got much, obviously, but I'll do whatever I can for you.
Some daggers. No, I'm going to give that back. There. More stuff for the militia. Or, well, you know. And the flower. Maybe your daughter will like that when she returns. Large shrapnel trap plants. It's not expensive. And I still got, yeah, some decent room for stuff. Let me just check. No. Large shrapnel trap. Huh. You know what? I'm gonna make some. Maybe this one. Just to test us later. Wait, can I give back? Oh, one of you. That's nice.
Your efforts are greatly appreciated.
Thank you. Do you have something else?
Right.
You actually do. Huh? Those hooded couriers, I've seen them already. Can I give back that sword now?
You saved us. I can't believe we're alive. And it's finally over.
So what are you going to do now?
With Mother and Father both gone, I suppose they'll send us to an orphanage. Maybe separated. At least we're both alive. I won't forget what you did, though. Neither of us will. Thank you.
Why do we have to go to an orphanage? But, yeah.
With Mother and Father dead, we don't have any money. I think we have relatives in Denerim, but we've no way to get there. We'll be fine. I promised Mother I'd see to Bevan's safety, and I will.
But I promised to return your grandfather's sword. I mean, I would have loved to give it to you earlier, but somehow it didn't work.
I can't take it back. If you need it, keep it. Grandfather would want it in the hands of a hero.
Come on, you could sell it. Take it. It's not that great. It won't bring you a lot of money, but maybe it's something.
I wager she is robbed of it the moment we leave.
I suppose it's quite valuable, isn't it?
No.
Perhaps someone in the city will buy it. Thank you again. We should leave now, I suppose. There's a wagon taking us north, and I don't want to miss it. Farewell.
North? North is not toward Denerim. Well, I wouldn't have recommended Denerim anyway. Been there. Not great. So how's the tavern doing after all of this? Oh. Have you been sitting here through all this battle?
Too bad what happened to Lloyd. Couldn't have happened to a nicer fellow. I guess that makes it my tavern now, doesn't it? And that's thanks to you, Warden. Anything I can get you?
Maybe. What do we have in store?
Fair enough. Let me see what Lloyd stored in the back. You can help yourself.
Ooh. Yeah. Sure. Thanks for the donations to the Grey Wardens. Yeah, I even have dog food. That's great. Oh, and flasks. That's always nice. Free elf fruit that I don't even have to pick. Deep mushroom. Well, thank you. Some wine. Well, I don't know. Do you like wine?
Interesting.
Not that much. But hey. But maybe...
Command me.
You can do something. Alright, don't have those good ingredients. Do I have something else? Traps? No. Poisons? Not really. Alright, then I guess it's off to Bantegan. Unless there's some other distraction somewhere along the way. Still, those waterfalls are nice. This is a bit steep and maybe we need some railings around there. Indeed, there's a big lack of railings, even outside that tavern. It goes down quite a while.
Odd how quiet the castle looks from here. You would think there was nobody inside at all.
But I shouldn't delay things further. I had a plan. To enter the castle after the village was secure. There is a secret passage here, in the mill, accessible only to my family.
Yeah, I've seen it. But even though I knew about it, why didn't you use that entry before? And by the way, how did you block that off with nothing but straw?
I had no idea what lurked in the castle, and I couldn't abandon the people of the village. What if... Maker's breath.
Tigan, thank the Maker you yet live.
Isolde, you're alive. How did you... What has happened?
I do not have much time to explain. I slipped away from the castle as soon as I saw the battle was over, and I must return quickly. And I need you to return with me, Tigan. Alone.
That totally doesn't sound suspicious, so why don't we all go to the castle together? Maybe sing a song along the way.
What? Who is this man, Tigan?
Were it not for his help, Isolde, I would not be here. I owe him my life.
And we crush the heads of rude women when we feel like it. Just so you know.
Pardon me, I would exchange pleasantries, but... considering the circumstances...
Please, Isolde, we had no idea anyone was even alive within the castle. We must have some answers.
I know you need more of an explanation, but I don't know what is safe to tell. Tigan, there is a terrible evil within the castle. The dead waken and haunt the living. The maid responsible was caught, but still it continues. And I think Connor is going mad. We have survived, but he won't flee the castle. He has seen so much death. You must help him, Tigan. You are his uncle. You could reason with him. I do not know what else to do.
So tell me about this mate you mentioned.
He is an infiltrator, I think. One of the castle staff. We discovered he was poisoning my husband. That is why Eamon fell ill.
Eamon was poisoned?
He claims an agent of Terran Logains hired him. He may be lying, however. I cannot say.
No, that actually sounds fitting. But somehow... is there maybe something you haven't told us yet?
I beg your pardon? That's a rather impertinent accusation.
Not if it's true.
An evil I cannot fathom holds my son and husband hostage. I came for help. What more do you want from me?
But I do not understand what you mean by this evil. Did it create the walking corpses? What is it?
Something the mage unleashed. So far it allows Eamon, Connor and myself to live. The others were not so fortunate. It killed so many, and turned their bodies into walking nightmares. Once it was done with the castle, it struck the village. It wants us to live, but I do not know why. It allowed me to come for you, Tigan, because I begged, because I said Connor needed help.
Do you think this evil could be some kind of demon?
I do not know. Oh, Maker's mercy. Could it truly be a demon? I can't let it hurt my Connor. You must come back with me, Tigan. Please.
So, by the way, why must Tegan go alone? Why can't I come along? Is this an elf thing?
For Connor's sake. I promised I would return quickly and only with Tigan. Tigan, I know you could order your men to follow me when I return to the castle. I beg you not to. For Connor's sake.
Alright, enough questions. We need to decide what to do.
The king is dead, and we need my brother now more than ever. I will return to the castle with you, Isolde.
Thank the Maker. Bless you, Tigan. Bless you.
So, we all know that this is a mistake. And that you're going to kill yourself. I mean, if you want to, yeah, sure. It's totally a freedom of choice. In fact, I support it. Everyone has the right to commit suicide. No one is allowed to stop people from this legitimate business. But at least I hope you will be good for a distraction.
I cannot let Isolde return alone. Perhaps I can help Connor or Eamon. Perhaps this is really a trap, but this is my family. I must try. I have no illusions of dealing with this evil alone. You, on the other hand, have proven quite formidable. Isolde, can you excuse us for a moment? We must confer in private before I return to the castle with you.
Please do not take too long. I will be by the bridge.
Here's what I propose. I go in with Isolde, and you enter the castle using the secret passage. My signet ring unlocks the door. Perhaps I will distract whatever evil is inside and increase your chances of getting in unnoticed. What do you say?
So your ring removes straw to enable me to open this door. Alright. I prefer it that way.
Then it's for the best. I would prefer to go inside with you, but I have no choice in the matter. Sir Perth and his men can watch for danger at the castle entrance. If you can open the gates from within, they can move in and help you. I don't think there's anyone else who can help you. If you choose not to go, then it's up to me to do what I can. Here is my signet ring. It will open the lock on the door in the mill. Whatever you do, Eamon is the priority here. If you have to, just get him out of there. Isolde, me, and anyone else, we are expendable.
Alright, do you have an estimate what the signet ring would bring on the open market? Just out of curiosity?
Well, that's something, I suppose. But I can delay no longer. Allow me to bid you farewell. And good luck.
Why is there a Templar all of a sudden? And now, to remove the straw... So this goes down the mill, deep in the underground, under the lake. That's cool, actually. Oh, what do we have here? Enraged corpses. Huh, would be a shame.
Direct me.
If someone were to freeze and then dry you.
I shall do it.
On.
Yep, this looks good. But I can already fire at you from a distance, can't I?
You will learn to fear me.
Yeah, that's good.
Hello?
Oh.
Who's there? Is there anyone alive out there? Wait, you
Yes?
don't look like the Arlessa's guards. Are you from outside the castle?
Yes, I am. So, who are you supposed to be, and how did you survive the spell?
My name is Jowan. I'm a mage Lady Isolde hired to tutor her son Connor. Until they, threw me into the dungeon here.
Without even washing the blood off of your face and your clothes?
You don't know? I thought everyone knew. I poisoned Al Eamon.
Huh. And what about those walking corpses?
I know it looks suspicious, but I'm not responsible for the creatures and the killings in the castle. I was already imprisoned when all that began. At first, Lady Isolde came here with her men, demanding that I reverse what I'd done. I thought she meant my poisoning of the Arl. That's the first I heard about the walking corpses. She thought I'd summoned a demon to torment her family and destroy Redcliffe. She had me tortured. There was nothing I could do or say that would appease her. So they left me to rot.
Ah, so the blood is from the torture. That explains it, but why did the Alessa hire you to tutor her son?
Lady Isolde was looking for a mage to tutor Connor secretly. Teyrn Loghain found out and he sent me. I was to use the opportunity to poison the Arl. I was told that Al Eamon was a threat to Ferelden, that if I dealt with him, Loghain would settle matters with the Circle. You see, I'm a Maleficar, a blood mage.
You? A blood mage? Truly? I would never have guessed.
I dabbled in the forbidden arts, and they condemned me to death for it. I thought Loghain was giving me a chance to redeem myself. But he's abandoned me here, hasn't he? Everything's fallen apart and I'm responsible. I have to make it right somehow. I have to.
Why would they kick you out of the circle if you're a blood mage? I mean, I've just recently been there, and it looked like a decent part of the population there was blood mages. Have you ever heard of this Win? She acted as if she was helping me, but then she betrayed me, and she was also a blood mage, and from the circle. But never mind. Ten Logan hired you then?
Yes. When the Templars caught me, they brought me to Denerim to await execution. Eventually, someone came to see me, alone. It was the Terran. I'd seen paintings of him, so I knew. I thought he'd have me executed right there. But he said I could make up for my crime. He said I would be helping the country.
Helping the country? As if that was a good thing. So... why is Al even a threat? Did Logain say anything? I mean, he was pretty much wrong about everything I've heard so far, but... I mean, in theory, it could be that Al Eamon really is a threat, right?
He only said that Al Eamon was dangerous to the nation. Why wouldn't I believe Terran Logain?
Because he's one of the least trustworthy people in Ferelden?
I'm not allowed regrets? I've made a stupid mistake at the Circle, and now I've made an even greater one. I'm not a bad person. There's no reason for you to believe me, but I'm not. I have to make up for what I've done. I have to try.
Alright. Let me take you back to the Alessa and the tutoring of her son.
Connor had started to show signs. Lady Isolde was terrified the Circle of Magi would take him away for training. She sought an apostate, a mage outside the Circle, to teach her son in secret so he could learn to hide his talent. Her husband had no idea.
Huh. She should have asked Morrigan, or maybe her mother. Then her mother might still be alive. Or, well... I suppose she is still alive, but... I digress again. But how much magic did you teach Connor?
Some. But he's still very young. He can barely cast a minor spell, never mind something more powerful. At least not intentionally. I have thought about it, and it's possible Connor could have inadvertently done something to tear open the veil. With the veil to the Fade torn, spirits and demons could infiltrate the castle. Powerful ones could kill and create those walking corpses.
I see. And I think I understand.
I never meant for it to end like this. I swear. Let me help you fix this.
I say this boy could still be of use to us, but if not, then let him go. Why keep him prisoner here?
Give me a chance, please.
I think I'll leave you in that cell for now. I might come back later to talk more about this, or in case I have made some other decision. For now, you don't look like a big danger, and probably won't be able to escape, so let's keep things just as they are right now.
Then I will wait. If you change your mind, I will be here.
Nothing in there? Oh, and no one? No, those totally don't look suspicious, huh? What if I read that note? No? What if I... Oh, there you go.
This should be easy enough.
I got 2 of that. You could take this one.
Very well.
Then we retreat a bit. And unfortunately now most is walking out of there. Yeah, 1.
victory shall be mine.
Well, they did get a lot of damage. And somehow that's also true for Morrigan. Seriously, what's wrong with you?
I need healing.
Oh no, you were inside the radius of the spell. Just barely. That was it. Sorry, Morrigan. There, move out, move out, move out before you.
If you were more
Shale,
careful, that
don't you
wouldn't
move in. I agree. That was my mistake, Morrigan.
I see.
And again, you didn't take any damage from that. Morrigan dropped, but you didn't. Twice. That was sloppy. So, what else we got in store? Oh, I already see something. Somehow, I don't know how. But yeah. Alright, maybe if I... Can I push this here? Yes, because I can't through closed doors, but this room has a second door and it's open. That's why that works. This time I try to be a little bit more careful with the placement of these spells. I try to. Morrigan, would you please? Alright, I didn't want to trigger that one. For frick's sake, Morrigan, why? Alright, I'm gonna deal with this one.
Hurry.
And then let's do the whole thing. Why didn't you cast Blizzard? Why was that cancelled twice? Now, please.
As you wish.
Please do this for me. While I follow up with this. Maybe like that. Maybe a little bit more over here.
This should be easy enough.
And let's move out, just in case we're inside the...
Next!
I see. We are victorious again.
Armed and dangerous, ready for action.
That was a lot better. They didn't attack us at all. I mean, not really. There was some distant magic. But nothing to really threaten us. That's how you clean out a castle. And yes, so far we could put a cocktail bar in this room. That would be nice. The bar in the middle, and along the walls we could have tables and chairs. Of course, some more placement around the bar itself. Access to the wine cellar. Yep, we're going to do that. And let's see what else is in this room. A book. Alright. This could be a party hall. Maybe a dance floor. Maybe we can extend this dais to make it a dance floor, and then again a lot of tables and chairs around there. We have 2 exits, so the fire marshal won't make us any trouble. And yeah, this is nice so far. Oh, there's a fireplace already, I see. And the door is open, that's also good. Which means I can already place this there. And have you do this. Well, I do that. A little bit further in. And I hope I can do this just in time. Yes, I can. Beautiful. A little more death cloud to deal with the dead people.
And thus increases our path of destruction.
I agree, Shale. I totally agree. And we didn't even cast it on ourselves. Just out of range. Beautiful. That's how you clean a castle. And the fireplace is even still burning. I feared the blizzard might extinguish that, but no, that's a good fireplace. Oh, and you already have some couches here. And a table between. That's beautiful. We leave this room just as it is. There's a chess set. Yes, a little gaming. What's this? Yeah, another table and chess. Oh. Not the dog.
Let's get started.
Oh, now I made a mistake. So, can I do this in a way that only my dog gets hurt or paralyzed? Hey, my dog survived. Great. And I really were sloppy here. Yeah, no, I froze my dog, but yeah, that was unfortunately to be expected.
Armed and dangerous, ready for action.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, it was sloppy, I admit, but it's not that bad. How about some curse of mortality to deal with your unlife?
How does that feel?
This should be easy enough. As you wish.
More corpse skull. Yeah, I will need a little bit more for... How much do I have? 8. But I need 18. I hope there are a lot more undead around here. I bet you haven't expected that sentence. And speaking of sentences, there are corpses, there are more Mabari. By the way, what's wrong with those Mabari? Why do they help? Why do they... Are those undead Mabari, or why do they fight alongside the undead? Or have the people inside this castle mistreated those poor dogs so much?
What would you like?
This should be easy enough.
I got 1. Only 1. Oh, I'm inside the thing. So maybe Morrigan, could you heal me a little
Armed
bit?
and dangerous, ready for action.
Thank you.
You will learn to fear me.
Yes?
Delightful.
Maybe... Wait, are you inside? Yeah, I think you were also inside the Raiders, so I messed this up. Do you have more corpse gal? Yes, so we're halfway there. Yeah, even better. Oh. Let me check that. Cold resistance instead of physical resistance? Or electricity resistant, yes. That means you won't get roasted so easy by our storm.
Let's get started.
No, that's not great. Oh, wait, where? There. Those are some crafty undead if they set traps.
Right.
That's nice. Yeah, sure. Some elf fruit. Why not? Oop. Huh, I already see something. Something I want to clear out from a distance.
Yes?
At least I hope I can. Maybe this will block this door for a while. Morrigan, please. And you too. Even with your good electricity resistance, I don't want to roast you unnecessarily. Alright. This doesn't trigger them, so I have to move in. Ah, no. Now they're coming. Maybe this is just in time. Yeah, I got some.
We are victorious again.
Yep, we are. Oh. That was weird.
Direct me.
Oh.
Victory
Never
shall
mind.
be mine.
Yep, that worked.
As you wish.
We're getting there.
On it.
And a mushroom. How about you? Do you have any more? Some money.
As you wish.
And less money. That's nice. Another door to knock on. Oh, there you are. Hello?
Please, don't hurt me!
Did that storm hurt you? Sorry about that, but I didn't want to hurt you. I didn't even know you were in this room. And I promise I won't hurt you anymore.
I'm sorry. I'm so frightened. These monsters are everywhere. My name's Valena. The Arlessa's maid. Is she all right? What happened to everyone?
You're the Smith's daughter.
You know my father. I want to go back to the village. Is there a way out of here?
There's a tunnel leading out through the dungeon and past this mage. Just ignore him. And that will exit by the windmill, or inside the windmill.
But the monsters!
I think I've killed most of them, especially along this route.
I'll find my way. I can run fast and I know the castle. Thank you.
Nice. I mean, it's not something astonishing, but it's nice to have more health poultices. Oh, and now I messed up.
Weapons at the ready. As you wish.
And you step a little bit back. Shale, please. Yeah. I think I recovered alright. More corpse color. How much do I have now? 15. Yeah, we're getting there. Almost at 18. $16.
Right. Let's get
Oh
started.
really, I have to get down again? How many basements does this castle have? I mean, I already said that we could make that dungeon into a wine cellar. Maybe hide the best stuff. Oh wait. Oh, that's nice. I can grab into a chest through a wall. Awesome.
This should be easy enough.
Wait, how much do I have from these? Where is that? No? This needs to be cleaned up. And also this cage, maybe we can... I don't know. No, I don't know what to do with this cage. That's really makes sense for a hotel. But yeah, 2 cellars. One for food like potatoes. And one for alcohol. Maybe?
Right.
Speak then.
Why did you cancel that?
Go. So be it.
Victory shall be mine.
That worked. Now let's get some mana back. Yeah, so far so good. Maybe I could put my blizzard there. I mean, the undead, so they won't take much damage, but they get thrown to the ground. So if nothing else, it bought me some time.
An order. Now we get our hands dirty.
I don't want to step in this, so I'll wait.
Cross me and you shall pay.
Yeah, let's duel at a distance, that's also fine. And now this will... Oh, will this work? Let me try. No, too late. It's only 1 now, so why bother? Alright. 2 blizzards, a tempest and a death cloud. Seems to have cleaned up this yard rather nicely. Lifestone. Nice.
This should be easy enough.
What do we have here? Trade manifest, not so great, not so interesting. Oh! Apparently I killed a whole revenant just from a distance. Didn't even have to encounter it. Wait a minute. No, this is Nightmare. And now that we... Oh wait, let me loot those corpses first. Or skeletons. How's my inventory on? 16 still. Oh, nice. Wait, why is this a chantry flag? The same I saw in Haven. So now we can let those knights in, now that it is safe. so they won't get hurt.
You have opened the gates. That is good. My men and I are eager to see our Arl again. Shall we enter the main hall together? It must be held if we are to regain control of the castle.
Why did you change your armor? Last time we talked you had something more greenish. I mean, similar design but not red like this. But yeah, sure, let's go to the hall together.
Excellent. Let us go now then, and see what awaits us there.
Do I need to hold your hand?
So these are our visitors? The ones you told me about, Mother?
Yes, Connor.
And this is the one who defeated my soldiers? The ones I sent to reclaim my village?
Yes.
And now it's staring at me. What is it, Mother? I can't see it well enough.
This is an elf, Connor. You've seen elves before? We have them here in the castle.
Oh, I remember. I had their ears cut off and fed to the dogs. The dogs chewed for hours. Shall I send it to the kennels, Mother?
Connor, I beg you. Don't hurt anyone.
Mother? What's happening? Where am I?
Oh, thank the Maker. Connor, can you hear me?
Get away from me, fool-woman! You are beginning to bore me.
And here I thought I was the only one.
Maker's breath. What has happened here?
Grey Warden, please don't hurt my son. He is not responsible for what he does.
So he is the evil force you spoke of?
No! Don't say that!
So, the boy has become an abomination and sundered the veil.
Connor didn't mean to do this. It was that mage, the one who poisoned Demon. He started all this. He summoned this demon. Connor was just trying to help his father.
And made a deal with the demon to do so? Foolish child.
It was a fair deal. Father is alive, just as I wanted. Now it's my turn to sit on the throne and send out armies to conquer the world. Nobody tells me what to do anymore.
Nobody tells him what to do. Nobody! Ha 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 ha!
Quiet, Uncle! I warned you what would happen if you kept shouting, didn't I? Yes, I did. But let's keep things civil. This man will have the audience he seeks. Tell us, what have you come here for?
First of all, are we sure this is the work of the demon and not just puberty? I mean, I don't mean with Connor, I mean with Tegan. But actually I came here to see Arl Eamon.
So you're a concerned well-wisher. Why didn't you say that in the first place? All this sneaking around and killing is so unnecessary. But Father is so very ill. We really shouldn't disturb him. Isn't that right, Mother?
I don't think...
Of course you don't! Ever since you sent the knights away, you do nothing but deprive me of my fun. Frankly, it's getting dull. I crave excitement and action. This man spoiled my sport by saving that stupid village, and now he'll repay me.
Oh. Ah, yeah. Now you're showing your face band, Tegan. You three, please retreat a little bit, while I would like to... Why was this cancelled? Why didn't you move back? And why did I have to pay mana twice? Alright, I got several. That's good. And now, Morrigan, if you were so kind. Ooh. Yeah, maybe we don't do the double take. Not with this spell combination, so I... Yeah. Yeah. Let me try to cool things down a bit. Okay, somehow I did do it, and somehow I didn't. Alright, now it looks a bit different. Let me try this. And then let me try this. And then not doubling on this. Just regular. Or maybe it's doubling but not quadrupling. And then we can deal with Van Tegan. Would you please stay out of this mayhem? Please?
Armed and dangerous, ready for action.
Get out of there!
Tegan. Oh, Tegan. Are you alright?
I am better now, I think. My mind is my own again.
Blessed Andraste. I would never have forgiven myself had you died. Not after I brought you here. What a fool I am.
What is this place?
Please. Connor's not responsible for this. There must be some way we can save him.
I am not about to kill a child.
Clearly the child is an abomination. There is only one way to stop it.
He's not always the demon you saw. Connor is still inside him, and sometimes he breaks through. Please, I just want to protect him.
Isn't that what started this? You hired the mage to teach Connor in secret, to protect him.
If they discovered Connor had magic, then they'd take him away. I thought if he learned just enough to hide it, then...
So, what are our options? And I'm pretty sure there are other options.
Connor is my nephew, but he is also possessed by a demon. Death would be merciful.
No? What about the mage? He could know something of this demon? If he still lives, we could speak to him.
He's down in the dungeon. Still alive. Or, well, he was still alive when I passed through. Maybe this Valina killed him.
Then we should bring him here immediately. I do not know how much we can trust him. But we must find out what he knows. Tegan, could you find him?
I will try. Though if he resists, I will not hesitate to kill him. I'll return shortly.
You're lucky to be alive, John. After all you've done.
I didn't summon any demon, Lady Isolde. But I did poison the Arl, and that started all this. I'm willing to help if you'll let me. The demon in Connor needs to be destroyed. Killing Connor is the easiest way to do that, certainly. But there is another way. A mage could confront the demon in the Fade, without hurting Connor himself.
What do you mean? Is the demon not within Connor?
Not physically. The demon approached Connor in the Fade while he dreamt, and controls him from there. We can use the connection between them to find the demon.
You can enter the Fade, then? And kill the demon without hurting my boy?
No, but I can enable another mage to do so. It normally requires lyrium and several mages. But I have... blood magic.
Yes, blood magic uses the life force of others, like normal mages use mana. I've learned at least that from this other blood mage who acted nice at first, but then betrayed me.
Yes, that's right. The ritual I know It requires life energy. A lot of it. All of it, in fact.
So, someone must die? Someone must be sacrificed?
Yes, and then we send another mage into the Fade. I can't enter because I'm doing the ritual. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything. It's not much of an option.
Is there no other method?
The power has to come from somewhere, and that means either lyrium or blood.
Then let it be my blood. I will be the sacrifice.
What? Isolde, are you mad? Eamon would never allow this.
Either someone kills my son to destroy that thing inside him, or I give my life so my son can live. To me, the answer is clear.
It does seem like a sensible choice, with a willing participant.
Connor is blameless in this. He should not have to pay the price.
It's up to you, my friend. You know more about such things than I do, and it's your companion going into the Fade. The decision is yours.
You know, I just recently brought a pack of lyrium to the Circle, so obviously they are stocked.
It requires lyrium and more mages. We won't find them anywhere outside the Circle of Magi, I suspect.
Well, the Circle Tower is just on the other side of the lake, so we could have a little boat tour there, or maybe I could even swim part of the distance just to check the waters. Maybe it's nicer around the Circle Tower.
The tower is about a day's journey across the lake. You could attempt to get the mages' help.
But what will happen here? Connor will not remain passive forever.
Perhaps not, but I'm willing to take the chance.
Very well. I will keep Jowan here as a precaution. He says he wants to help, so he will keep an eye on Connor with us. Go to the tower quickly, then. The longer you are away, the greater the chances of disaster.
Right.
Oh, and by the way, you should clean up around here. Oh, and actually, I see there's some more trouble around the corner. In fact, it's apparently still the same fight. Aren't you noticing this? Am I the only one? Let me just freshen up a little bit. And this is totally not blood magic. This is totally not blood magic. Don't pay mind to this. And yeah, it's just over there, behind that door. And we all know how this will end. But somehow, during all this talking,
Let's finish.
Morgan and I couldn't really relax enough to replenish our reserves. So I guess we'll have to talk a little while longer. And oh, by the way, you have blue carpets. Those would look so nice in the Circle Tower. Yeah, yes. Maybe we can even make an exchange. I take these blue carpets off to the Circle since I'm going there anyway, and I bring back some green ones, so we can make both places more colorful. What do you think about that, Isolde, or Tegan, or Unites, Superf? Anyone? No? No one wants to talk? Huh. Well, tough crowd. But either way, I will... Oh, those armors look nice in that other room. I mean, I'm not entirely sure how I see them. But hey, at least there's that. That could be part of the hotel. That would look nice in a lobby. We could make this whole area here some sort of lounge. Maybe even some sort of cafe with this room that's currently occupied by something red and flourishing, and turn that into some small kitchen, have some snacks around here, or maybe if it's big enough, even a really full kitchen, and make this a dining area, not just a cafe. Maybe even both rooms. Yeah, maybe up here in front of the fireplace we're gonna have a sort of stage for some entertainment, maybe some minstrels playing. Yes, we have one lounge with music and one a bit quieter for easier conversations, just depending on what the customers want. Morrigan, would you please?
An order.
What's going on here?
Armed and dangerous, ready for action.
Morrigan,
I shall do it.
please.
They'll never
Yes, thank you.
know what hit him. Time for a little cleanup.
Oh, so oh! That was my intention. Honestly, I didn't. Sorry. Sorry, Sir Perth. What about you, Tegan? Isolde? Joan? No? This was just the border between life and death, and these stubborn knights didn't even take those 2 steps. Sorry, but I suppose we have more suits of armor to present to the tourists. And now let's check this room for any... Oh! Oh! Well, so much about those suits of armor for the tourists.
Weapons at the ready. Armed and dangerous, ready for it.
No, don't do that.
Hurry.
Victory shall be mine.
Oh, and now you're at least fighting. Morrigan, Shale, please try this. My dog, please run away. Why do you... Hold on. Let's try this. What is going on here? So, can I drain life from a suit of armor? And can I finally cast a spell?
Victory shall be mine.
Yes, good. And maybe like this. I will freeze you, but I also froze that one. Yeah, well, that could have been better. That could have been a lot better. If only I had known. How about a Curse of Mortality? Can you die? And since I'm not using the big spells here, or should I? No, that will be too awkward. That will just not work. Not like this, at least. Let us move. Just for a moment. And then we can do this. And refresh our mana a little bit. While you and you deal with that one. Come on.
Time to end their pathetic little existences.
Are you casting? Yes, you are. And unfortunately, they finished that night too soon. Goodness, this is bad. But again, Joan is in this for the 3rd time. Alright. You please heal the dog, and I will do the same. Now, do this, a little bit of lyrium, a little bit of drain life. Maybe we can put a lightning onto the suit of armor. Is it conductive?
Excellent.
No more. Oh.
What was that? Why didn't they get damage from my first storm I cast over there? Even the knights did get damage, but you didn't. What is this place? Just let me check if there's something to be had. Oh, sorry then, knight. And now I want to check what's in this room. Vault key. Where's the vault?
This should be easy enough.
17. And a book. What's in this vanity? Not so great. In a cabinet, maybe? Small silver ring. Morrigan, do you like a silver ring?
Interesting.
Well, not the greatest, but hey. How about our steel prices?
Interesting.
So what's over there? A book? On the desk? Alistair's mother's amulet. Let me see, is that worth anything? Where is it? There. 10 silver. You know what, that's not even... Let's destroy this. So, and now I'm leaving for the circle. Did I forget anyone or anything? No? You don't bother that there were suits of armor in your room fighting me? That your knights were dying? Alright. So we sacrificed Sir Perth and 3 other knights already just to avoid killing someone else. Who wrote that? Who's that? Oh, nice roof you got here. What is this? Denerim? I hope I can exit there and don't have to go through the basement again. Alright, Circle Tower. A little boat tour? Or do we have to walk around? No, we have to walk around. And apparently we're even taking the long route. Seriously, if there was a bridge that would be a lot shorter. And as I said, boat tour. Why not a boat tour? Now just for a quick talk to the quartermaster.
You really killed all those abominations? I didn't think it was possible. I thought we'd all die here. I'm sure you need supplies after that, don't you?
Actually, I have something for you. Like this longbow. I still have to... Wait. I gave that blade back to them. Seriously, I gave it back? How did I make a copy? Did I... This is weird. Alright. This must be a cursed item. Let's get rid of it. No, let me just double check. No, it's not as good. Not nearly. Cold resistance, maybe one day. Physical resistance, not bad. Let's sell this for sure. Cold resistance over electricity resistance. Both is nice, but since I do this big spells a lot, I'm going with electricity. Physical, that may be handy one day. Amethyst, I can give that to the dwarves, I think. But this stuff I really don't need. 78 out of 100, that's not good. That's really not good. Flaming coating, lesser warmth balm, recipe. You know what? Perhaps I will find more people who would like some Lyrian dust, which is red. Good to know. Lyrium is red. And like this. That should be 2 stacks of 99. Metal shard, sure, since I will hopefully be able to make more traps sometime in the future. Some better traps. And is there something else that you might actually have that I would find interesting? I don't think so. Is there anything else I really can get rid of? As I said, this amethyst will go to the dwarves. Band of Fire. 25 fire resistance. Maybe that will come in handy, just like Wade's good armor. I got too much in my inventory. Way too much. I'm gonna use some poison, I think. Soul root coating, acidic coating, deathroot extract. There, I can take that as soon as I have to fight again. And now to you.
You went above and beyond the call of duty for the Circle. You have done us proud.
Okay. By the way, I was in Redcliffe recently, and I wanted to do some redecorating, so I wanted to make an exchange of carpets, some green ones from here to Redcliffe Castle, and some blue ones from there to here. And maybe there's even more. They had some suits of armor, only dropped once. Maybe we can mount some here, compare them to a mounted suit of armor from the Templars, and maybe do the same in Redcliffe Castle, some Templar armor from here to there. And by the way, there's also a possessed child that I would like to help. Could you perhaps be of service? We need some lyrium, maybe even a mage or two. By the way, please no blood mage. The last one didn't work out well. Did you know about the character of this Win? She betrayed me when I was dealing with an ashtray. So yeah, back to the child. As I said, you have been restocked with lyrium, and I need a mage or two. So would you be so kind to maybe help me out with this?
The child is possessed, but killing the demon would mean killing the... Unless you intend to enter the Fade. Yes, it can be done with a group of mages. I shall gather what mages I can, and we shall leave promptly. A life is at stake.
Okay, so I suppose I'll see you in Redcliffe then. Is there anything else of interest? Alright, back to Redcliffe. Maybe now I can take the boat tour. I mean, the tower is already within the lake, it's not on the shore, and the same is true for Redcliffe Castle. So boat tour would be the obvious solution. I mean, that could even connect both as a nice roof, as tourist destinations. Maybe we can even find some more village around the lake to include into that. Make it an outright cruise. Yeah, we can have a cruise ship on Lake Kael'nat. Yeah, someone needs to pick those up in time. Now.
Ah, there you are. We have brought lyrium and begun preparations for the ritual. We can start any time.
Alright. So you can only send one of us into the Fade? I mean, that sloth demon on top of your tower was able to pull 4 people into the Fade. Are you saying you're worse than a sloth demon?
Yes. We haven't sufficient lyrium at present to send more than 1 mage into the Fade.
Are you sure about this? That pack I brought there was rather big. But anyway, let's do this now.
Very well. I assume you are going into the Fade. Or did you have someone else in mind?
No, I will go. I like the Fade. I mean, serious, I like the Fade. I'm really enthusiastic about this. The last time was such pleasant experience.
Good. Let us get the ritual underway, then.
Yep, back to the Fade.
Is that you, Connor? I can hear you!
What is this?
Is anyone
Denerim?
out there? Hello?
Father! Where are you? I don't understand. It's so cold. I want to go home.
Blessed art thou who exists. You there? Have you seen my son? I can hear him, but I cannot find him. This blasted fog has me turning in circles.
Actually, I have seen Connor. He went up to his room, but right now you're not. Well, as much as I know, I think you are also in your room. I guess that's where they keep you since you've been poisoned. But then your son made a little bit of a deal with a demon to keep you alive, which is, well, he meant well. But right now you are actually in the Fade.
The what? I don't understand. Is Connor here or not?
Don't you ever have heard of the Fade? It's such a fun place. It's a place of dreams, where you can dream of slaughtering Darkspawn and Templar and Blood Mages and demons and... yeah, maybe some other things. Don't worry, I'll keep on going.
Then leave me to find my son. Connor! Where are you? Speak to me, lad!
Ah, portals. Nice.
Curse this!
Oh, where are we now? This looks nice. If only we could build a hotel in the Fade. But that would mean physically entering the Fade, not just with our mind.
Who are you? Are you the one that made Father ill? Tell me now.
Are you truly Connor's spirit? Or his mind? Or just a demon in disguise?
You could be a demon too. You could be a demon that just looks like a person.
Alright, fair. But I had some dealings with demons in the past. Also in the Fade, just like here. So you could be one of those guardians that guide the main demon that is on another island within the Fade.
Fool! You won't get near. I won't let you.
On.
No. Oh no, I can't use that.
As you wish.
Hold on, maybe like this? That should work?
Right.
No, it didn't.
As you wish.
Alright. I mean, I'm kinda sad this mana clash didn't work. Don't know why. But yeah. Whoops. No. Sorry, I hit quick load.
Blessed art thou who exists. You there? Have you seen my son? I can hear him, but I cannot find him. This blasted fog has me turning in circles.
Okay, let's keep this short this time. You're trapped by a demon in the Fade.
The what? I don't understand. Is Connor here or not?
That's what I'm trying to find out.
Then leave me to find my son. Connor! Where are you? Speak to me, lad!
So, now,
Please, Father.
through there,
I only want to help you.
again over to you. Let's try this again. Maybe this time I can get the mana clash on you. You.
Who are you? Are you the one that made Father ill? Tell me now.
No, and I already know you're a demon in disguise.
You could be a demon too. You could be a demon that just looks like a person.
Come on.
Fool! You won't get near her. I won't let you.
So, let me try this again. There. I should be outside, you should be in the center. And nothing happens.
You're getting sloppy.
Apparently you are immune to that.
It's either you or me, and it isn't going to be me.
Alright, so no mana clash on you. No, I hit the right button. Blah. By the way, nice architecture. I like that. Very smooth.
You're the one making Father sick.
Now, what about you?
Why do you keep hurting me? Why are you trying to stop me?
Now, are you the real Connor? Or another demon? Actually, I'm going with demon.
You will not find what you seek. Turn back now.
I will not.
Trespasser! I will drive you out.
Oh, that's cute. Let's cool things down a bit for now, shall we? And oh, that was actually quite effective. Maybe some shocking news.
Get out of here! You have to get out! I'll stop you! I will!
What's going on? Why can't I zoom out? Oh, now I can. Oh, so the bird cages are flying, not the birds. That's nice.
Father wanders, seeking me, trapped within my web. All is as it should be. Why must you interfere?
Because you interfere where you should not, demon.
Connor invited her to come, and they struck a bargain. She has every right to do as she wishes. No, it is time for you to go now. Do not persist, or things will go very badly for you.
Alright. How about we cool things down again? That worked so well before. And again a little bit shocking news. Really? 2 spells, that's all it takes? Hold on. No, this is Nightmare. So, what now? Oh, now you're clearly a demon. Well, at least you're a little bit honest.
Very well. No more illusions. Now we meet face to face. You see my true form, and stand in my domain. It is here I am most powerful. And yet I have no wish to engage your power, nor should you be so eager to engage mine. Perhaps we should converse instead?
Kiddo, there will be no discussion. I've had enough trouble with demons already. Although, actually, it wasn't that much trouble. Huh, maybe I should consider talking to you. Huh, let me think about that. Demons aren't that dangerous, that's my experience. But nah. Sorry, I keep babbling because I want to extend my experience here in the Fate, because I like the Fate. I mean, I really do. You got a nice home. I don't even know why you want to move to Redcliffe Castle. Or at least, why you want to move to Redcliffe Castle now, before I turn it into a nice holiday destination. But, sorry. No deal.
Alas, that is sad. Very well then. If you wish a battle, you will have it. Let us see if your power matches your boldness, creature.
Yeah, let us see. Hold on.
As you wish.
Do you really want to play that game? Hold on. At least you're patient and wait for me. No, let me move a little bit further out. Yeah, maybe like that.
On it.
Ah, there you are. Now you can roast.
Right. Have at you!
Oh. Interesting. Oh, and you return into... Very smart move, I gotta say. Yeah, moving back into my storm. Very bright. Finally I got my helmet on. It's so weird having the helmet off in so many places when talking to people. Couldn't you have burned them on land? I wanted to use these boats for the boat tour. Now we have to get all new ones. I mean, at least you leave the big ones. And those would be the main attraction anyway.
So it is over. Connor is his old self. He does not seem to remember anything, which is a blessing. I suppose we will need to send him to the Circle of Magi's tower for training, once the war is over. It's so odd to think of the boy as a mage, of all things. Eamon has much to mourn and rebuild should he recover. But at least he can be thankful that both his son and wife are safe.
I owe you my deepest thanks. I can scarcely believe Connor is the boy he once was.
There is still the matter of Jowan. His poisoning Eamon began this whole mess, yet he lives. I must decide what becomes of him. We will hold him for Eamon to decide his fate. If he doesn't recover, Jowan's fate is sealed. What do you think?
I don't think it's your or my decision to make, so... Alright, but you are the Jarl's brother, so you might be his representative for now, so yeah, do whatever you want with him.
Very well. I shall have the mage imprisoned again for now. But our task is not done yet. Whatever the demon did to my brother, it seems to have spared his life, but he remains comatose. We cannot wake him.
The urn of sacred ashes will save Eamon.
That ashtray, I've already found it.
You found the urn? Did you bring it with you?
Not the entire urn, just some ashes. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough dragon blood to spill to infused that part as well. So I'm sorry about that.
But how can this be? Where did you find it?
Would you question a miracle, Tigan? What's important is that it is here.
You are right, of course. I can ask later. For now, let us see if the relic's healing powers live up to its reputation.
Where am I?
Be calm, brother. You have been deathly ill for a very long time. Do you remember nothing?
Tegan? What are you doing here? Where is Isolde?
I am here, my husband.
And Connor? Where is my boy? Where is our son?
He lives, though many others are dead. There is much to tell you, husband.
Dead? Then it was not a dream.
Much has happened since you fell ill, brother. Some of it will not be easy for you to hear.
Then tell me. I wish to hear all of it. This is most troubling. There is much to be done, that is true. But I should first be thankful to those who have done so much. Grey Warden, you have not only saved my life, but kept my family safe as well. I am in your debt. Will you permit me to offer you a reward for your service?
Actually, I would... Maybe you can help me against the Blight. I mean, after all, I only went to the Temple of Sacred Ashes. No, not only. I went there for two reasons. One, I wanted to check out if I can turn it into a hotel. But the other reason was I wanted to use the ashes to cure the Archdemon of the Blight. Because that would have been nice if I could have just removed the Blight from the Archdemon, the Blight would be over. And then I could have returned to the ashes, maybe get more, and perhaps even cure the other Darkspawn as well. Or maybe at least their broodmothers. But since I had to use this on you, it would be only fair if you could help me against the Blight.
I understand, but regardless of your motivations, I feel you are worthy of a reward. I would like to honor your efforts. Nothing more.
As you wish, then.
Then allow me to declare you and those traveling with you champions of Redcliffe. You will always be a welcome guest within these halls. And for you, Warden, a shield of the same make as those that have been given to our finest knights.
I think I've already found and sold a couple of these. Only dropped once. Once each, that is. But yeah, I suppose it will do. Maybe I can impound it to Bodan or someone.
We should speak of Loghain, brother. There is no telling what he will do once he learns of your recovery.
Loghain instigates a civil war even though the Darkspawn are on our very doorstep. Long I have known him. He is a sensible man. One who never desired power.
I was there when he announced he was taking control of the throne, Eamon. He is mad with ambition, I tell you.
Mad indeed. Mad enough to kill Cailan, to attempt to kill myself and destroy my lands. Whatever happened to him, Loghain must be stopped. What's more, we can scarce afford to fight this war to its bitter end.
Well, just to go back to Cailan. Now, it's not as if I would like to defend Loghain or say that he was right about anything. He pretty much wasn't. But Cailan actually died shortly after we gave the signal to Loghain's forces to attack the Darkspawn from the flank. However, even if Loghain would have attacked right then, he would have come too late to save Cailan. I mean, I've seen the whole thing from the top of the Tower of Ishal. I mean, Loghain is still a betrayer in many ways. But King Cailan is not on his consciousness. I mean, not that Loghain has any consciousness, but anyway, I'm babbling again. And certainly. I'm looking forward to meeting Logain on the battlefield.
You would not walk away from that meeting unscathed. The Darkspawn slaughtered Kaelin's forces, not Logain's. He has strength we cannot hope to match. We have no time to wage a campaign against him. Someone must surrender if Ferelden is to have any chance at fighting the Darkspawn.
Who allowed Alistair inside the castle? I didn't bring him. I would have never brought him. I never bring him to anything. Unless I was commanded to. And even then... Well, I never willingly brought Alistair to anywhere. So, who allowed Alistair inside?
No, not at all. Logain is responsible for heinous crimes, and I intend to see him pay. But our armies must be reserved for the Darkspawn, not for each other. I will spread word of Logain's treachery, both here and against the king. But it will be but a claim made without proof. Those claims will give Logain's allies pause, but we must combine it with a challenge Logain cannot ignore. We need someone with a stronger claim to the throne than Logain's daughter, the Queen.
Are you referring to Alistair, brother? Are you certain?
I would not propose such a thing if we had an alternative, but the unthinkable has occurred.
Alistair has a claim to the throne? That's ridiculous.
You don't know?
I meant to tell you when we were approaching Redcliffe, but
Alistair is King Merrick's illegitimate son. He is Kaelin's half-brother and has a claim to Ferelden's throne.
But you said illegitimate. So, Alistair... wait. You really mean this Alistair, or is there some other Alistair I don't know about? Are you serious?
Hey, I'm right here.
Tegan and I have a claim through marriage, but we would seem opportunists no better than Logain. Alistair's claim is by blood.
And what about me? Does anyone care what I want?
You have a responsibility, Alistair. Without you, Logain wins. I would have to support him for the sake of Ferelden. Is that what you want?
But I... No, my lord.
I see only one way to proceed. I will call for a landsmeet, a gathering of all of Ferelden's nobility in the city of Denerim. There, Ferelden can decide who shall rule, one way or another. Then the business of fighting our true foe can begin. What say you to that, my friend? I do not wish to proceed without your blessing.
My blessing? Why do you need my blessing? Do you think I work for the Chantry?
None of this would be possible without you. You led Alistair here. You saved my life with the urn of sacred ashes. It's your lead I follow. I am a credible enough figure in this nation to call the landsmeet, but I hold no illusions that I could face Logain without you. Surely you see that.
I did not lead Alistair here. I distanced myself from such crazy, ridiculous allegations. And also, wouldn't it be easier to simply kill Logain?
I'm not sure that would help our cause. We would become the criminals, and our accusations would become excuses. Furthermore, I'm not even certain where Logain might be.
Can't be too hard to find. So, let's get back to this idea. What if we defeated him in battle? What if we can lure him to some place?
Unless we convince some of Logain's allies to abandon him, that's not likely to happen. Our army is not large enough. As a Grey Warden, you may gather allies to you, but we need those forces to face the Darkspawn, not to battle against our own.
Alright. Then let's call for a landsmeet.
Very well. I will send out the word. But before we proceed, I believe there is the matter of the mage, my son's tutor. He still lives, I understand.
He does. He is in the dungeon, brother.
Have him brought here, Tegan. I wish to see him. Jowan, what you have done is not in question. You tried to assassinate me and set into motion a series of events that nearly destroyed everything I cherish. What have you to say in your own defense?
Nothing, my lord. Other than to say I am sorry. I expect no mercy for what I have done.
I see. Grey Warden, have you anything to say on Jowan's behalf?
Not really. I mean, he offered help, but that was to kill your wife. And even though he knew that there was an alternative that didn't involve the killing of anyone, which ultimately we took, because we only needed Lyrium and the first enchanter. So, no, I don't really have anything to add.
Then there is nothing more to say. Jowan, I hereby sentence you to death. May the Maker show you the mercy we cannot.
Thank you, my lord.
Now, back to the matter of the Landsmeet. We should head to Denerim as soon as possible. I can delay that, however, if you have other plans. I would prefer not giving Loghain time to consider, but it is up to you. I do not wish to go to Denerim unless you are with me.
Yeah, sure, let's go back home. But could we perhaps... I mean, I heard there's now a cell in the dungeon free. Maybe we could put someone else in there? What do you think?
Excellent. I shall make the arrangements. Let us be off to Denerim, and may the Maker watch over us. Denerim is the heart and soul of Ferelden. It was the city of King Calenhad, the birthplace of Andraste. As stubborn as a Mabari, and as good to have on your side. If we defeat Loghain here, the rest of the nation will follow us. By calling the Landsmeet, I've struck the first blow. The advantage, for the moment, is ours. He will have little choice but to show himself, to oppose us directly. He will strike back at us. The only question that remains is how soon. Loghain, this is an honor that the Regent would find time to greet me personally.
How could I not welcome a man so important as to call every lord in Ferelden away from his estates, while a blight claws at our land?
The blight is why I'm here. With Cailan dead, Ferelden must have a king to lead it against the Darkspawn.
Ferelden has a strong leader. Its queen. And I lead her armies.
Considering Ostagar, perhaps we need a better general. And also, Eamon, you were totally wrong. Loghain was super easy to find, so can we kill him right now?
And who is this, Eamon? Some new stray you picked up on the road? And here I thought it was only royal bastards you play the nursemaid to, not elven derelicts.
You know, we've met at Ostagar, and that I've seen what you've done. I mean, seriously, if you had thought the battle was lost no matter what, you would have retreated a lot earlier, but instead you waited for me to light the signal on the Tower of Ishal, and only then did you retreat. You wanted an excuse. You wanted to say later that the Grey Wardens betrayed Cailan for not giving the signal or not giving it in time, but we did. We fought through Darkspawn, we danced with an ogre, we gave the signal, and only then did you retreat. You still claim that we betrayed Cailan, but it doesn't make any sense. This claim is just totally ridiculous. It's almost as ridiculous as having Alistair as king. Could you imagine that?
You should curb your tongue. This is my city, and no safe place to speak treason. For anyone. There is talk that your illness left you feeble, Eamon. Some worry that you may no longer be fit to advise Ferelden.
Illness? Why not call your poison by its true name? Not everyone at the Landsmeet will cast aside their loyalties as easily as you and these sycophants.
How long you've been gone from court, Eamon? Don't you recognize Rendon Howe, Arl of Amaranthine and Terran of Highever?
And current Arl of Denerim, since Urien's unfortunate fate at Ostagar. The Regent has been generous to those who prove loyal.
Arl of Denerim, you say? Huh. You know, I've been in that estate once. Didn't like much what happened there. Maybe I'll come to pay you a visit as well. And that means you're the one who butchered my... Wait, what? Did you butcher my kin?
When the animals turn against their masters, it is sometimes necessary to cull the herd.
Huh. Oh, look. The Regent owns a talking ass.
Don't interrupt, Churl. Your betters are talking.
Enough, Carthrian. This is not the time or place. I had hoped to talk you down from this rash course, Eamon. Our people are frightened. Our king is dead. Our land is under siege. We must be united now if we are to endure this crisis. Your own sister, Queen Rowan, fought tirelessly to see Ferelden restored. Would you see her work destroyed? You divide our nation and weaken our efforts against the Blight, with your selfish ambitions to the throne.
Look who's talking.
I was not talking to you.
I cannot forgive what you've done, Loghain. Perhaps the Maker can, but not I. Our people deserve a king of the Theron bloodline. Alistair will be the one to lead us to victory in this Blight.
The Emperor of Orlais also thought I could not bring him down. Expect no more mercy than I showed him. There is nothing I would not do for my homeland.
Nationalist.
Well, that was bracing. I didn't expect Loghain to show himself quite so soon.
I was hoping for it. Why couldn't I attack him? I mean, even if he fought back, I would have taken him. So, what do we do now? When can I attack Loghain?
Calling the Landsmeet is only the start. Now we must ensure that every noble there sees Loghain's duplicity. We have no small task ahead of us. We need eyes and ears in the city. Loghain has been here for months. The roots of all his schemes must begin here. The sooner we find them, the better we can turn them to our advantage. Go have a look around, and see what you can turn up. Better yet, find the nobles who have arrived for the Landsmeet. Test the waters. See how many will support us. When you're ready to talk strategy, come upstairs to my sitting room. We can lay out our plans for the Landsmeet then.
Alright, talk to you later.